Today we're going to talk about women that inspire us. Happy Women's Day, everybody, and I want to say Happy Women's Month too. I think it's important that we also speak about our women that have inspired us and that made a difference in cricket in the world. We're coming to you a little bit earlier. I have a couple of things that I need to do tonight, so we thought we'll just bring you the live show a little bit earlier tonight because I want to talk about things that really means a lot to us, and I want to talk about things that really make me happy. And I think these are one of the topics that really do that. So let's get straight into today's show. I don't want to waste too much time. I would love to talk about the women in the game and the women around us that have inspired us in cricket. So let's get straight into it. Hey guys, welcome to Cricket Fanatics Magazine, and this is your daily show, a little bit earlier than usual. I'm your host Khalid Moedin, and I'm going to be introducing to Aditya right away. This is my co-host. We're going to be chatting about women that inspire us in the game. Let's get straight into it, Aditya. Welcome to the show once again. Um, you know, there are a couple of women that inspired us, besides the obvious choices of the Proteas women's team that has been excellent for South Africa over the last couple of years. There's a woman in cricket that I really want to talk about that has inspired me over the years. And that is someone that is currently the media manager at Cricket South Africa, someone that is actually in the G Sport Awards. You guys must go ahead and vote for her. One of my friends is on there as well, Mariette Adams. She's a writer that has been writing in rugby for quite some time. They are two women that have really inspired me over the years with regards to journalism and my position in this industry. So powerful women, they know what they want, they go for it. Consistently hard workers. I mean, I met Superkazi when Superkazi was still working with the women's and the under 19s and Kaya Majorowicz, and I saw how hard she worked. So I have to give a shout out to her. Another one, a woman that's a very strong and powerful woman that has inspired a lot of people as well, is Lerato. She was the previous media manager. Someone like Cass Naidu, what she's done for the women's game in broadcasting, I think she's been excellent. I think Zainab Abbas is a friend that I got to know over the last 2-3 years. The last time Pakistan came down to South Africa, not the current time, but before that, when COVID wasn't around. That was also a very inspiring woman that I really got to know, and is an amazing role model for all young female journalists in the world. Firdaus, what Firdaus is doing for women's journalism around the country and around the world, really inspiring people with her writing, etc., and making an opportunity for so many women around. And these are the women that I've interacted with within the industry. I'm going to be talking about that. Tara Lee, one of our own offside maidens. She's her journey, her role has inspired me so much. I've gotten to know her very well over the last 3-4 years, and she's become a dear friend. And her drive and her drive to become the best in her industry and in what she's capable of doing and pursuing what she wants to do and going after her dreams is what inspires me about her the most. And I think that is something that we all need to look up to. And the entire Offside Maidens crew, Emily, with everything that's happening in her life, she consistently pushes to be on the shows and to create content no matter what the adversity is. The twins, constantly as fans, they are overperforming. Actually, they make me very proud from two girls that have just started to learn about the game over the last 10 years, and the way they are constantly growing and asking questions and looking to be better. Leisha, her story is unbelievable. I mean, we've done a whole podcast that we dedicated number 50 to her on the podcast show, because I really thought that was an opportunity for us to be able to showcase a journey that hasn't been spoken about and something that can really inspire others as well. So I spoke, Leisha is someone like that. Lucy, what Lucy has done in the industry as a young journalist, going from a young journalist now into a into a place where she feels comfortable and working at 100, etc. So these are a lot of the women that I'm just talking about. Obviously, my mother, my sister, and all the family members that are in my life, my cousins, etc. Of course, but let's not talk about that. I think the health workers as well. The ones that I know personally. There's loads of women in cricket that I want to talk about, and we've mentioned a few. I want to know from you, Aditya, who are the women that have inspired you, and why?
First off, I certainly agree with you about all the women that you've mentioned, and please do go vote for Sipakazi. To me personally, I think since you're talking about the cricket context, and I feel compelled to mention Mithali Raj and Julian Goswami, who are Indian women's cricketers, and I think what really inspires me about them is their drive. Mithali Raj is the longest serving Indian cricketer. She made her debut in 1999, and she is still going strong. Julian Goswami made her debut in 2002. She's 38 years now, and she's still bowling as fast as ever. That is unbelievable. Their commitment to Indian cricket, particularly because they started off at a time when Indian cricket, when women's cricket wasn't followed as closely as it is today. And they've obviously been pillars in ensuring that Indian women's cricket is at the top. And you know, for all the progress that has been made over the years, particularly in that 2017 World Cup when they reached the finals, a lot of credit has to go to Mithali Raj and Julian Goswami for really sticking it out and uh, ensuring that they continue to deliver performances and ultimately take women's cricket to a stage whereby India is a formidable force. And the talent that we're producing today with Harmanpreet Kaur and Jemima Rodrigues, Smriti Mandana is outstanding. They're all sought after names because they're all playing in the 100 now as well. So, outstanding. I'm very proud of them.
Two coaches that I've kept for later and that have been an inspiration to me as well is Coach Clay at Western Province and Danisha Devnaran. Now, those are two coaches that I've dealt with personally. So I'm not leaving out any coaches on purpose over here. It's just two that have actually inspired me in my life and that have helped me in my life. And those two coaches have been such an inspiration. What they offer to the men's game and the women's game alike is what I think is truly inspiring. I think their methodologies, their strategies, their thought processes about cricket and how it should improve in the country, that particularly for me is something that stands out to me. And they're excellent people, human beings first before they are cricketers and cricket coaches. We've got Werner Erasmus obviously in the comments again saying Tatiana Schoenmaker and Bianca Buitendag has been an inspiration for a lot of people of late. Exactly, 100% true. And those three skateboarders, I would say, women skateboarders, 13-year-olds, one from Japan, one from Brazil, and another 16-year-old Japanese skateboarder that really took the world by storm by taking place in all the medals. So excellent from their part as well for doing that as well. Aditya, any final words from you? Because I think that the women in cricket are constantly proving to us teaching us so many things along the way as they grow, as the sport grows in women's cricket grows in the world and not only in this country. We are learning more and more about them and how important their role is in the sport and to keeping the sport alive. Your final thoughts, please, Aditya.
I'm just incredibly delighted for the women's game and to see the growth that it has made over the years. And there's so much inspiration to be derived from players from India, Pakistan, South Africa, Australia, England, all the cricketing nations. And just today there was a story on ESPN Cricinfo about cricket making a breakthrough in Brazil, with the women's team. So there's just so much hope and inspiration that they provide, and long may it continue, because I think as cricket fans, as individuals who love the game and want to promote it as best as possible, we want to see as many people of all genders play cricket, and enjoy the game and show us their talent, because what we see from them is just unbelievable.
100%. So happy Women's Day and happy Women's Month, everybody. Please share this video with everybody that you know, like it and do it, all of those things. We want to obviously highlight the women that have inspired us in the sport and inspired us in general. So thanks a lot to everybody out there, and thanks a lot for celebrating this day with us. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to also become a subscriber to the magazine. We have a full women's edition, the first time I think that it's ever happened in the digital game. So go ahead and click on that button on the screen or in the description. Okay, the button won't lead you to you can't press the screen and it's not going to go to the link, obviously, guys, but you can click the link in the description and it will go directly to the download landing page. So go ahead and subscribe and go read that edition. Some excellent stories in there that's really going to give you hope and about this future of our game. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow at the regular time slot with regards to the Daily Show. Take care, everybody.